If you were on the International Space Station and a crew wanted to send food or drinks up to you in space, what would you want? One of the subjects we're talking about here on this Wednesday night. It's got Felicia and Angela thinking about that. I know exactly what I want. If
Chocolate.
I were, okay. We're going to get into that on this post-election night coverage here at 10 o'clock. Great to be with you. Let us know where you're watching, and everybody get some sleep last night after a big election show?
Oh, man. No, because I was still like the adrenaline had me going. I'm like, oh, what's happening next? Oh, I got to get the updates. And so, of course, they've been counting votes all throughout the night. Still counting votes today.
Still trying to figure out the House and Senate who's got control.
And a runoff coming in
and
Georgia.
The
whole country is watching that.
A lot going on. We're also out at the first practice with Jeff Saturday, interim head coach, as they get ready for the Raiders on Sunday afternoon. Dave Calabro will be along in a minute. But first, we've got this amazing forecast, you know, not only what's happening here in central Indiana, but what's going on in Florida.
Yes, so we'll cover Florida first, and I promise I'm going to have the track for you when you join us at 11. We'll have hopefully some new pictures or video coming out of Florida as well. We're talking about Florida because of Hurricane Nicole. It did gain hurricane strength. Latest report at 7 o'clock, it was a Category 1 storm, and you can see the eye still spinning just offshore. But they've been dealing with the outer rain bands most of the day. Risk for flooding, risk for tornadoes with a landfalling storm like this, and it is expected to make landfall in the next few hours. We're talking about this not only to advise you if you maybe headed that way in the next couple of days, but what's left of Nicole will actually bring us a rain chance early half of Friday. So I want you to take advantage of tomorrow because we've got much colder air on tap.
Much.
Starting Friday. We're going to be just like we were today. Plenty of sunshine, highs in the 70s. We'll be near record warmth tomorrow. And then what's left of Nicole gets close to us late Thursday night, early Friday morning, and by 7 o'clock we're dealing with a rain chance, especially south and east of Indianapolis. If you're north and west, we're not expecting much in the way of rain. What will happen first north and west, the cold front. Cold front arrives late in the day. That pushes all of the rain off to the east, but it also takes our 70s with it. So
hang in there, Felicia. Here it comes.
I mean, you guys said much colder.
Much.
Can you just take one of those muches off?
See, we don't want people to be like, whoa.
Right.
You didn't tell me this was coming. Because this is something.
That makes sense.
This is the hard thing about living in central Indiana, Felicia, because you've got these 70s that we're all going to enjoy tomorrow, and then we've got flurries and what?
30s
wind chills,
on
right?
Saturday.
Oh,
and wind chills that may be in the teens on Sunday.
Angela, Mama Lawrence is not happy, okay? So you're going to have to take that up with her.
Well, and I just hope, like, we put all of the lawn furniture away.
Oh, yeah.
We, cleaned leaves. We did all of that stuff last weekend, and I'm just so grateful. And I'm hoping to at least maybe do one strand of Christmas lights, not plug them in, but at least string them tomorrow on the back deck, just because this looks like a prolonged stretch of cold air.
I know. This might be the last chance that you can get it in before. I mean, you don't want to be out there trying to do that and you got icicles on your hands. That's no fun.
Well, she's already talking about doing some basement projects, right?
Oh yeah, I already have plans inside. Cleaning the basement, cleaning the attic.
Oh my goodness, your husband's going to be busy all week.
He is.
All weekend long. You're going to put him to work.
Well, when it's 30s and flurries, he can't golf, so then he's on my time.
There you go. There you go. All right, we're going to get back with Angela in a moment, though. We do want to talk about the Colts getting ready for the Raiders. I mean, look, I don't know how you're feeling about this Colts season.
Twitter is fun to watch right now.
Oh, it is. And, look, Jeff Saturday, great guy, but wow. I mean, just no coaching experience in college or pro. I mean, so here we go. So Dave Calabro was out at Colts camp today to find out how the team is getting ready with their new interim head coach.
Hi, everybody. It's been an absolute whirlwind for Jeff Saturday. On Monday morning, he gets the call to become the new interim coach of the Indianapolis Colts, and here he is on Wednesday meeting the team for the first time. Let's take you out to practice. How bizarre is this? There's Jeff out there shaking hands on the practice field, trying to learn guys' names while getting a game plan ready to face Las Vegas. Saturday had a solid job with ESPN talking football. So why the heck is he jumping into this mess?
These are my people, bro. Like, my adult life was forged here. right? Like my wife and I had we raised our kids here. Like these people matter to me. This organization matters to me, right? The people in the community matter to me. I mean, everybody thinks this is like flippant. This is not. Like I care whatever I can do. And when he said, hey, can you help me? Absolutely, I'll help.
He met with the team for the first time early this morning and told them that he wants to earn their trust and respect. Here's 15-year veteran Matt Ryan.
It was surprising for sure, but I've learned this, as life goes on, there's a lot of surprising things that happen to you. You have to handle the situations that are in front of you, and that's where we're at. And I thought, Jeff did a good job of that this morning of kind of saying the same thing. This is the situation, and it's about what we choose to do with it.
I really appreciated, all the things that he came in with the energy, you know what I mean? That's something we need right now, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the guy, he really spoke some really good words, and I feel like the guys, really understood, what we need to do, and it's just taking it one game at a time.
He did a great job, and obviously having an O-line background, it's awesome to have him up there. And I think, his message was obviously, to empower the coaches and to, inspire all of us to go out there and play.
You can definitely feel there's more energy around this team, but will it translate into wins? It'll be fun to watch on Sunday at the Colts complex. Dave Calabro, 13 News.
Will it?
I'm not sure it's going to be fun.
Will it be fun, Felicia?
I think that's the truest thing that Dave Calabro said in that
package.
package.
It's going to be fun?
Yes.
It depends on your definition of fun.
Because at the very least, we've already been losing. And unfortunately, and I hate to say it, but it's true, let's be honest, we were going to keep losing. So now we at least have something to look forward to.
Okay.
We at least we're going to be watching that sideline as much as we were watching the game.
Yeah, there should be an over-under on how many times there's a close-up of Jeff Saturday
yes,
at the game.
yes.
I mean, we should do a little poll.
Yes, and if he does his job properly, he'll go out there, he'll give us a couple rants. He and Sam Ellinger will get into it.
Okay.
Peyton Manning will show up and have his back. And then, you see I'm writing this soap opera here.
Right, just like that.
And then Matt Ryan's going to come out. He's going to run out the locker room and give people a piece of their mind.
Oh, heavens. Okay.
I'd like to give this whole segment a piece of my mind, talking about the Colts after 3-5-1. No, it's not fun.
No.
This is not. Look, our city is so much better when the Colts and the Pacers are both doing great.
Yeah.
I mean, the Pacers are a young team, and they said, look, it's going to be probably a while before we start winning again. The Colts, I mean, my gosh, it's just so frustrating.
It is.
It's so frustrating.
This is a business. They're out there to entertain and to get butts in a seat and to make money.
Right.
Okay.
And so that's what they're doing with this.
Jeff Saturday.
With Jeff Saturday, with the addition.
Yeah.
I mean, people, I would say spirit was already kind of waning, in my opinion.
It was definitely waning.
Because people are just frustrated. What is the point of watching? It's like, it doesn't even seem like they're trying.
Well,
it's not, you at least, I've been saying this, you at least want to feel like you're watching a good competitive football game.
Yes.
Where it was like close,
and it's been
neck and neck.
weeks since we've had a competitive game. Maybe going
Kansas
back
City.
to Kansas City, I think is the last really good. I mean, remember, they scored 3 points the last game.
Which, how did they beat
They got
Kansas
shut
City?
out by Jacksonville. I mean,
Again.
It's become, unfortunately, a boring team to watch.
Yeah.
And not a very good team.
No, and you don't want to see your quarterback on his rear end
Right.
8, 9,
No.
10 times a
Right,
game.
and fumbling and throwing the ball away. I don't know.
No.
Look, we're all Colts fans. Hopefully they can beat the Raiders. I don't see it happening, but we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the International Space Station. Really cool video to show us because Felicia loves space news.
I'm a space nerd.
Yeah.
Space nerd.
Okay, so we got to show you what happened up in space. A couple hundred miles up there. So there's this capsule delivering tons of supplies to the International Space Station.
No.
It went up a couple of days ago out of Virginia, and it brought apples, cheese, peanut butter, and other items to the 7-member crew. So it got Felicia and I wondering in the newsroom, if we were up on the International Space Station and we could do like a Uber Eats order for the capsule to bring stuff up, what would you want to eat as you're going, a billion miles an hour around Earth and hanging up there? So for me, it's a Diet Coke. I got to have my Diet Coke first thing in the morning. And everybody knows I love buffalo chicken, anything, wraps, burgers, anything with a buffalo chicken. If you could send, you know where I'm going with this, right?
No, where are we going?
Oh, yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
If you could get me some Chick-fil-A up there. on the International
I was like,
Space
wait, where's
Station,
his favorite wing place? Where is it? Where is it?
I'd be in heaven. So that's what I would
Okay.
want, and definitely some chocolate because Angela and I share the
Yeah,
love of
of
chocolate.
sweets.
So
You
what
guys
about
like
you
the
ladies?
sweet.
What would you, if they
Wanna
could
go first?
pack up the capsule and
Yeah.
send it up there to you?
I'm doing a couple filet sliders. And I'm
Nice.
doing
Ooh, yes.
a shrimp cocktail from
Oh, that
Harry and Izzy's
sounds
and or
good.
St. Elmo's.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe throw a little glass of wine in there just for fun.
There
Yes.
you go. That's a pretty
That's what
good
I'm
order.
Do they drink in outer space? That is a good question.
Well,
I don't know if that's allowed, encouraged. I'm not really
Yeah.
sure. I have to imagine
beer
that
in
in
outer
space
space?
that they probably have
No, because
Had it-
they're on duty.
had a cold one. Really?
You think that anybody's ever drank beer
Don't
in
you
outer
think at
space?
some
How
point they
fun,
probably
right?
have? Pop a top, and the
I don't know.
bottle cap goes flying up in the air.
But doesn't the
They had
liquid
to.
then come out? I
Well,
mean, I
good
don't know
point.
that much
Yeah.
about all that
I think
stuff.
it's all contained. I guess they have to have straws or something.
Yeah.
It still
Or
could come
is
out.
it freeze dried?
I'm not really
Miller
sure.
Lite?
I'm not sure. I'm not
It's in
sure a beer, a
tumblers.
glass of wine is going to be that.
It's in tumblers. They have it in
What
tumblers.
about you, my friend?
I'm savory, so
Okay.
you guys, you hold down the sweets.
Yeah.
I'll come over and dabble in your sweet pile. But I need, of course, all the chips
Yeah.
because I'm a chipper. I like
Right.
crispy. I need the crunch.
'Kay.
I gotta have my Portillos.
Oh,
I love Portillos.
yeah.
So we're talking about onion
Italian
rings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, how do they go to the bathroom in outer space?
That's a whole
Yeah,
other
yeah.
segment, Felicia. We'll have to get into
We
that.
don't want to know.
You got to plan for some of the food that I want to bring up there. You have
There
to
is
plan
that.
appropriately.
Especially if you've been eating dehydrated, stuff out on the couch, and then all of a sudden
That's
you've
why
got
I stopped
steak.
there. That's why I stopped there because I was like, oh, you might not be able to take everything. So, pizza, Italian Fiesta
Pizza.
pizza.
Yeah.
I love a good Lou Malnati's pizza, deep dish.
And then we'd all get our steps on the space station treadmill, right?
yeah, like how does that go?
I'm
I
sure
know
you've
they
got something up there.
exercise.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
let's see what our friends have to. Joe says you'd still be stuck in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Joe,
Got
they are so efficient. They do a great
They're
job.
faster in space.
Glenn Wright would like to have McDonald's in White Castle if
Okay.
he's up on the space station.
I could do a Big Mac.
White Castle, you need a bathroom plan.
Tammy says send up some pizza, sweet tea, Chipotle, and tons of chocolate.
Oh, yes, Chipotle.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Kim says, hey, give Jeff Saturday a chance. He may be better than you
We will.
think.
We
no
will,
need to
Kim.
be so negative. So
We will, Kim.
Yeah.
It's
Stop
more
being
so
so
it's
negative.
Right. It's more so it's just
I think we're being
become a
realistic.
bit of a circus, I feel like. But we will be positive, Kim, just for you.
Right. And and Teresa says, let's try to be positive about the Colts tonight.
Gosh, we were negative. We're sorry.
Look, we want to be. We love the Colts, right?
We do.
But now is just, it's really tough.
It's odd.
It is really tough.
It's
So-
odd.
Positive Patrick, Patricia, and Patty, right here.
That's right.
But
We'll
you're
turn it
either
around.
gonna win or you're not.
So if,
This is true.
so if you missed the forecast at the beginning, tomorrow's going to be a good day, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be positive.
There you go.
Lots of sunshine tomorrow. We'll be in the mid-70s. Record, by the way, is 77, set back a couple years ago in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got a rain chance east on Friday. Friday will be kind of our transition day.
Right.
Temperatures start to fall into the
Felicia.
40s by the evening.
Felicia.
And
Why'd
then
you say that so long and drawn out
30s
like
for
that?
the weekend.
It's
Because I'm trying to be
prolonged.
positive.
It's prolonged. Find some projects in the house.
I'll be
including
ready.
Watching the Colts on Sunday
Yes,
afternoon.
we'll root
Yeah.
them on it.
There we
It's
go.
a 4 o'clock game, I think. It's
Yeah,
the
it is a late game.
afternoon
We're
game.
going to be very positive and hope they can win.
I'm still wearing blue on Friday.
Make Jeff Saturday 1-0. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you over on 13 in about 45 minutes. Good night.